What is up, my crypto legends? How's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing fantastic. Let me know. Give us a thumbs up down below if you're doing absolutely fantastic today. Let's analyze the situation here for Bitcoin on the S&P stock market. What's going on? Are we going to go lower? Are we going to go further up? We're just going to discuss this in today's live stream, guys. Make sure to destroy that like button, okay? Smash, guys. Come on, over 100 people watching the live stream. Let's go through the comment section quickly. And I just want to let you know, first of all, I am in a short position from this level, okay? I do see this level getting heavily rejected. This zone over here, I've raised a small amount of my capital. I'll probably add up to some more if we do get a couple of wicks here above this range. I do see this as a massive resistance zone. You might ask yourself, why do you think this is a resistance level? Well, we can discuss that right now, this in just 1 second, okay? First of all, we did have a pretty solid breakout, okay? If we go to the lower time frame, such as the 15-minute, all right, this is the kind of breakout that I want to see, you know? Pretty large volume on this move down. And now we are coming up to this resistance zone with very low volume, okay? This is, you know, this is a good reason why, you know, this does look slightly more bearish than bullish. Right now, let's zoom out to the 1 hourly chart and explain also this is a massive daily level that has been respected here several times, as you can see, as support. This has been a daily level from the 15th and the 16th of November. We can see right there it did get a reaction here, and it also got massive support. We solidly break down from this level, you could arguably discuss right here with some pretty decent volume on the lower time frames, okay? The higher time frames you go, you know, that volume is not insanely high, but on the lower time frames, it's been a solid breakdown from this major daily level. We also have this zone being the value area low, okay? From this trading zone, right? We have a massive trading zone here that we have had for the last 7-8 days approximately, right? From the 30th of November. So got value area low daily. We got point of control. We're going to start facing a lot of resistance here on this move to the upside. Now, of course, all depending on the stock market, okay? If the stock market starts getting extremely bullish, then maybe Bitcoin can get a chance in getting some acceptance back inside of the range and continue up. I really don't think so in the immediate short term. I think any pull back up here to this range is likely going to get rejected down here to this low. Now, this low is very interesting. We almost hit that massive daily level on this move down. I got someone saying that he was in a long position here at 16,700. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, this was a scenario that we talked about on yesterday's live stream, right? It wasn't a live stream, sorry. On the video update, you know, I was leaning slightly bearish. I was seeing a move down. We had the move down. But not only that, we created another daily level that I'll explain here in just 1 second. We have that move down. We almost hit to perfection that massive daily level from the 17th till the 20th of November. We got all of those daily closes and opens. We hit that level, had a massive bounce, okay? So went slightly below the 16,700. This was already a major support level mentioned on yesterday's live stream. You might see, anybody that's new, why was it a big support level? Well, first of all, for example, we have the Fibonacci levels from the low here to the high. That 50% Fibonacci retracement was also hit, nicely getting that bounce. So those are quick trades. Those are pretty quick trades. Obviously, I like more consolidations, right? I'm happier to get into consolidations for a short or consolidations for a long, right? It's much better. It's much safer for me with, you know, the experience that I have had here trading Bitcoin. But overall, sometimes you get those fast moves also to the downside, back up again. This is what happened basically early this morning. You got that touch here to the 50% Fibonacci level from this move up. Also hitting that daily level, okay? Yeah, let's just zoom. Let's go to the comment section right away. I see this as a massive level of rejection, guys. No doubt in my mind, there is a massive high probability in coming back down to test these lows. Maybe in the next coming hours. It might be tomorrow if we do consolidate. We consolidate here even better. It might be a fast move in the next coming hours. It might be, in getting a little bit of volatility above 16,900, hitting that point of control from this volume traded range, and then get that leg down, guys. I am ready for this movement to the downside. Any trades that I'm getting here in a short position, my take profit is the low, because you know the deal. We could actually test that low, get supported massively, get a massive swing failure pattern, and have a jump here back to the upside. We're very much aware of this scenario. So overall, this for me is a nice scalp day trade short, this range over here. We could find out, okay, I'm obviously more interested in higher levels. If we take a look at the Fibonacci level from this high to this low, we're just about hitting that 38%, 382 Fibonacci retracement. It is at a daily level and a very well respected support zone here. This is just getting high, very, very highly probable that it's going to get that rejection from this point. However, we could have that volatility slightly more to the upside to hit the point of control from this trading zone, right? A kind of a bullish trap scenario. The most important thing is a stop loss here. Stop loss would have to be well above the point of control. Let me just take a look at this trading zone right here. And yeah, I think, it can potentially have a leg up to the point of control and then a massive rejection. And then come down like a failed acceptance back in the zone. There's two high rejection levels here on Bitcoin, which is this one where we're currently at, and the 16,950. That 16,950 point of control from the volume trade of the last eight days is hitting the 618 fib level, okay? Also from this major drop. Are we going to go up there? This is the question. It's this high level of resistance. So in between 16,850 and 16,950, you've got $100 zone here where it's likely we're going to get that rejection, come back down and test these lows that we have created early this morning, 16,700, slightly below. You're probably going to get that swing failure from this low range, but overall, yeah, that is going to be a take profit zone if I do not get stopped out, of course. So I'm in that short position right now at this moment, okay, planning to add more to this position. This is only a small position, okay, about 0.25% of my capital. Planning to add, another 0.25% if we do go higher. Then I can ladder in that position, so I can have a tighter stop loss, right? If we do have that price action to the upside, ladder in that position, have a tighter stop loss here. This is almost a 1-to-1 risk to reward trade. If we were to get that move up, it's a bit more. It's about almost a 2-to-1 risk to reward trade. Guys, just looking at these scenarios here on the stream, see what happens. We need to remember here slightly that we are in a local bullish structure. Okay, so it is a little bit risky because we've had that move down. I'm just looking at short-term resistance for a test of the lows. But overall, we are in a local uptrend here for the last few weeks, right? Where we are creating higher lows. We got that touch from that support level of higher lows. I'm going to just put this properly right there. And it was a touch to perfection, guys. Look at this. Let's go to the 2-hourly chart. And wow, it cannot get more accurate than this. I have seen people that are actually in a long position from this level. I would be taking some profits, and I would definitely be taking, protecting my position, from this potential long scenario that was mentioned yesterday, where we have the higher low support trend line touching here. It's got to be almost to the exact dollar. If we can see right there, perfect trend line from this higher low right there, bang, just touched it, where we do have this daily level from the 17th to the 20th Also, massive thick daily level right there because it was 4 consecutive days closing and opening at this $16,680 range. And yeah, I mean, what else can we say? It's 50% fib level from this low to the high. Just hitting that zone. There's a lot of confluence right there, as you can see, getting that bounce, okay? Massive daily level from November. Higher low support trend line. 50% Fibonacci retracement here, exactly at 16,700. So yeah, that bounce was almost imminent. It's happening right now. So I do see some people that are in that long position. Anyway, let's go through the comment section right away. We are in a heavy rejection point, like I said. Big level that's been massively respected, has been massively respected as support here for the last week. And we have had an aggressive volume breakdown from this range, you know, selling pressure. It's also a daily level from the 15th and 16th of November. Not a huge one, but anyway, it's still a level. So we are at a rejection point. Let's see if we do get a little bit of more volatility to the upside, a little bit of consolidation, you know, giving us a little bit of a better shorting opportunity and add up some of that. You know, if not, I will be happy enough just to, you know, it won't be a huge trade, probably about $100, $200 trade. But, you know, if we do come back down to the lows, you know, I will be closing most of that position and will protecting halfway down. If we do lose this low over here, right, and I mean, I'm looking at this as an ABC correction. If we start claiming this low range, definitely protect position right there, just in case you kind of have a small swing failure and come back up. But yeah, I do see this as an ABC correction. You know, we take a look at the volume right here. You know, volume is pretty aggressive, right? On the 15-minute, bang. Volume is very low here to the upside. Easily a kind of an ABC move up here. And if we take Fibonacci extension, we're probably hitting the 618 already. Yeah, hitting the 618 from that potential ABC correction. Obviously, a 1-to-1 would be the ideal, which is up to the $16,900 range. I think a leg up back there, getting above that daily, kind of a fake out, very low volume, right? It's low volume, lower than this, and that would be that, you know, the cream trade there for that fake out from here. Consolidation, you know, confirmation that we are likely to come down and test these lows in the next coming hours. Yeah, this is the thing, you know, we either rejects from here or has one more move up, in my personal opinion, because it is unlikely, for me, it is unlikely that we're going to see a candlestick that does something like this, right? And shoots up. Is it possible? Of course it is. But it's unlikely. I think we're going to see a candle, you know, having a massive spike in volume to the upside like this. I think just a little bit of volatility. You know, we've got a lot of traffic here. Point of control is at 16,950. You know, it's just going to be a little bit of volatility and then back down to this zone. I mean, that is the highest probability that I see here right now on the lower time frames on Bitcoin, guys. Let me know your opinion. What do you think? We probably got someone saying, you know, this is going to shoot up, you know, above $17,500 in the next coming hours. Maybe, but we're extremely technical here with our trading. Okay, we're extremely technical. Yeah, let's go through the comment section right away. Okay, gone through Bitcoin. I want to talk about the S&P 500. S&P 500 is looking dangerous. It's looking dangerous. It's at a massive support level at this moment. But this uptrend structure that we were talking about on yesterday's update, right, where, you know, we were at a massive resistance zone. Of course, we can have a little bit of more volatility to the upside. But overall, we're looking at this point here at 4,050, you know, 4,050 points, where it's likely to get that rejection, guys. Massive downtrend here on the higher time frames on the S&P 500. And we were approaching, guys. Check out the volume profile. This is absolutely insane. I mean, it cannot get more technical than this, where we have the biggest two spikes from 2021 and 2022. This is price action of the S&P 500 from 2021 and 2022. And if we take a look at the point of control from this massive volume range, okay, from the last 2 years, almost here, or you know, all the way up here to from February of 2021. Point of control is exactly at this level where we're currently at on the S&P 500. I mean, this has been proven being a massive support and a resistance level with the price action here, as you can see, bouncing consistently on that point of control, okay, from volume traded the last 2 years. We are there right now. You know, the possibility for a bounce here is you know, it can happen. It's just a huge support, the 3,900 points here on the S&P 500. And I mean, this was absolutely beautiful. I'm still in that short position here from $4,070 approximately, 4,070 points. I mean, I want to turn this into a swing trade. I'm not interested in taking these profits. You know, I'm looking for that swing trade on the S&P 500, you know, to go to much lower levels. They can be claimed, but anyway, just looking for swing trades on S&P 500. And, you know, for me, it was a clear shorting range, right? This level of 4,100, 4,080 points, you know, this range was a clear short. This is why I'm in that short position, because we basically had the resistance trend line from massive lower highs on the S&P 500, and we were hitting the point, not the point of control, sorry, a nice big volume spike on the VPVR. Check out how the move to the downside on the S&P 500 from 4,100 points down to 3,900 has just been a few days, guys. It was a fast move. One of the main reasons why, you know, you have a huge gap in volume in between 3,900 and 4,100 points. You know, if you are hitting this major zone here, right over here, where you have massive volume starting from 4,100 points, biggest volume spike at 4,150. This is a massive rejection level, you know, especially when you are in a very aggressive downtrend. What happened? Yeah, massive move down. Point of control. I mean, I do see a possible bounce here from this level. If this level is broken, it's going to be game over for the stock market, in my opinion. Not well, game over, but we are likely to come down to at least the 618 fib level. You could get a small reaction there, but we are, you know, very likely going to come down to the 3,700 points, which would be around about the 618 fib level here from this move up. Could get that bounce from that range. But overall, we lose the point of control here at 3,900. Oh, that move to the downside is going to be pretty fast. It might be a take profit zone from my short on the S&P, because that will be several $1,000s out in a profit, and I would be happy, you know, by taking some of those profits off the table. So anyway, let's see Bitcoin. Are we going to see a little bit of volatility here above 16,850? Are we going to hit 16,950? You know, that would be the ideal zone for me, you know, to get into a nice trade and protect position as soon as we go to lower levels. Anyway, let me know in the comment section what you guys think. And I'm going to go through the comment section right away. This was an epic short position. I did see some people in the Telegram actually getting into a short position right over here. There was a beautiful swing failure pattern. Actually, we created a new daily level from this zone, guys. Sorry about this, but I've got so much information here to give you. You know, we are creating new daily level also. I got this daily out of the way, which was at 17,150. The reason why, because we got one that's, you know, stronger right over here. Look how many daily candles and closes from the 2nd of December all the way to the 7th of December, right? Today, the open. So massive zone right there where we have been closing and opening at that level. Big level there. 17,080 points. If you do see the price action of Bitcoin very early this morning, okay, this was late last night or very early this morning, you know, you can see these highs being claimed, having that swing failure pattern, and having, you know, finally this breakdown from a large support level. Ideal scenario here would be seeing some exhaustion, right? Because we start breaking here aggressively with a high volume. It's going to be looking a little bit scary. I don't think this is going to be the case of Bitcoin, right? Having massive move to the upside in the coming hours. It's highly, highly unlikely. Best case scenario here would be having the leg up, then starting to hit that point of control at 16,950 with very, very low volume. This would be the perfect level for an ABC. We're starting to hit 618 Fibonacci levels, point of control. That is going to be the golden ticket here for that short position. I mean, I'm in a very, very small position right now at this moment. I'm planning to add up to that position. Yeah, basically that's going to be my exact trading plan. Take profit zone is going to be the lows here, which I do think they can be claimed. We're in a very, very tight range at this moment. Very, very tight range. For these day trades, you know, I mean, look at that touch to perfection from this higher low support trend line and the daily level from the 17th to the 20th of November. This is why it's so thick. It's a big, big zone daily level, and that perfect touch on the 50% Fibonacci level. You know, there's just too much going on here at this level of 16,700. That bounce was just kind of imminent, right? There was too much going on at that level. Let's take a look at the comment section, guys. How many likes can we get today? That's it. Enough talk. I'm going to take a look at the comment section. Let me know if we're going to see a lot of volatility in the comment section, because I'll be distracted with the comment section and taking a look at some altcoins or whatever you guys want me to take a look at. Anyway, going through the comment section right away. Let's see some potential trades. I'm in a long position from 16,700. There you have it. David in a long right there. I would be locking some profits. If you're using high leverage, you know, start protecting, start taking some profits. You know the deal. Andy is late. We are all late, says Red Devil. Yes, I'm always late. I'm Spanish. Mirth, here we go. Let's go. How are you doing? Mark Dutch, thanks for joining the live stream. Smash that like button on your way in. Thank you, my man, for the insane support. Let's take a look. Hi, Legend to Himanshu. How are you doing? Mirth, how are you? Jennifer, hi, Andy. How are you doing today? Our crypto guru, I'm doing absolutely phenomenal. Let's see what happens with BTC right now. I mean, it's a little bit confusing. It's a little bit... local trend here for the last few weeks is bullish. But in the immediate short term, we're breaking some interesting support levels. We're getting a bounce from a bullish level here at 16,700. We're going to start facing massive resistance in between 16,850 and 16,950. Let's see if we can get that leg up there. Then, you know, I would enjoy to see a consolidation at that level for that, aggressive short position, right? I would be adding aggressively up to 1% on my capital to get into to add up to that 0.25%, right? Anyway, let's go. Andy, please check derivatives USDT. Yeah, I got my mods making fun of me spelling derivatives because I was having a little bit of issue the other day spelling derivatives on the live stream, and yeah, they were basically making a lot of short videos and having a laugh in the mods chat. But anyway, it was a good laugh. Andy, love you from Pakistan, says Shaya. I love you here from Spain. E-Gold, big volatility. Hey, let's take a look at E-Gold. What's going on with E-Gold? Big volatility. EGLD. Is that to the upside or to the downside? Let's check it out here for the community. Yeah, well, there's a bit of volatility here going on E-Gold. Messy chart. I don't even want to take a look at this. When we have these spikes up and down, yeah, I don't want to trade this because, yeah, it's going to stop me out. Andy, I take a short trade at 17,100. Liquidity grab from last lower high. Swing failure in 5 minutes. Take 75% profit at 16,900 and rest at 16,750. I take short trade at 16,850. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's perfect. You know, if you did get into that trade, absolutely phenomenal. So taking profits here on your way down, it was highly probable that that scenario to happen. Let's just take a look at here. 1 second. I'm going to take a look at the fixed range. Oh, I mean, look at this. I mean, this was absolutely a phenomenal shorting opportunity as well. Remember, we did have that. There's a daily level that I had here from the 1st and 2nd of December. The 30th and the 1st of December that I got out because we have another daily level here slightly below. But it was a daily level. It was the value area high range. I mean, what fib level were we hitting here? 382, 50%. Ooh, that hit 50%. Yeah, to the exact dollar, basically. Right over here, as you can see. Bang, 50%. Oof, that was an insane shorting opportunity right over here. You swing failing from these highs. And yeah, I mean, that was an insane short right there at 17,100. I mean, good on you. Massive daily closes and opens here from the last week, as we can see on the daily. I mean, this was a kind of a must short, right? Swing failing from that high. You're hitting value area high level. You're hitting, 50% Fibonacci to the exact dollar. Getting that rejection. I mean, I love 50% and I love 618. I even love 382. These are the most important fib levels for trading. We are currently hitting the 382 from this move down and getting a reaction. Anyway, that was epic short right there. Good on you, Aditya. Phenomenal. I didn't get into that short. I was sleeping already. But yeah, good on you. Massive confluence right there at 17,100 range. It was a must, right? You might think to yourself, I mean, this short position at this moment is a little bit risky. It is a little bit risky. I want to see a little bit of exhaustion. We could go higher, especially with this, massive drop that we've had early this morning. So yeah, it could have a little bit of movement up. Okay, get a little bit of acceptance here inside of the range. It's a little bit of a risky short. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the risk to reward is not huge to claim this low. But overall, it makes more sense to claim this low than claim this high in this range. And then you might get a swing failure and then come up. I mean, I see that with high probability scenario there here on Bitcoin. Let's dive in, guys. Let's dive in here through the comment section right away. Let me just take a look here. I got Mark Dutch here giving insane support. Are you in a short? Yes, I am. I'm in 0.25% of my capital short. Or depending what kind of price action we do have to the upside, but I am planning to, get, more into that trade. So laddering to that short as we move higher, because the 16,950 is a massive barrier. And I will probably get in aggressively into a short there to ladder in that position, and then on the move down, start protecting and, thinking of taking profits if that is the case. Unless this happens and we claim these highs, which I don't think is going to happen. But overall, anything can happen. The Wild Wild West, Gary Gensler. We got Gary Gensler here in the comment section. Yes, it is the Wild Wild West crypto. I absolutely love it. Love the Wild Wild West here, crypto. Trading safely, trying to make some profits here. Andy, is that a huge W on the S&P 500? Is it a huge W on the S&P 500? Let's take a look at this right away. Huge W on the 1 hourly time frame. Yeah, you could arguably discuss that this is a double bottom scenario. It's not a swing failure on the 1 hourly. Potentially it is on the 4 hourly right there, as you can see. So what a small swing failure here from the lows from yesterday. We could get a slightly larger pump here, maybe. I mean, we're hitting a massive support level on the S&P, okay? Should I take some profits from this short, that I have, 1,300 profit? I mean, I want to turn this into a swing trade, I might get stopped out at break even, but I do see the S&P 500 in the coming weeks going, breaking down from these lows. I'm going to keep it open. These are not life-changing games, so I'm not going to gain, so I'm not going to take profits. And I'm just looking for swing trades here. I've got a nice, good entry. But I see that bounce happening. There's no doubt in my mind that bounce maybe to, 3,980, 4,000 points. Reason why, of course, zooming back out here on the 12-hourly or the daily chart on the S&P 500, we got the point of control from the volume traded of 2021 and 2022. It is sitting right there at this level where we're currently at. But overall, I do see, is there anything bullish on the S&P 500? Is there anything bullish on the world economy, US economy? I think it's worth trying. I've been saying this for the last couple of weeks. I'm trying to get into a swing short position on the S&P 500 because I do see these lows being claimed at some point and this high not being hit, not hit. So, already with that risk to reward is pretty nice. Already that's a nice swing trade to the downside. Anyway, I'm playing defensive trading, so position is protected, just paying some fees. Anyway. S&P isn't even halfway of its drop, in my opinion, says Mark Dirch. He got my moderator here saying, he also thinks that S&P is doomed and we are likely, we are breaking here from this uptrend structure that we have had for the last few weeks. If I zoom in here on the 4-hourly chart, okay, we can see the price action from mid-October and November, getting well respected here from higher lows, higher highs. As you can see, we're currently breaking this downward structure, so we could get a bounce, but overall, it looks like that we are potentially going to get that move down here in the next couple of weeks on the S&P. And that is my personal opinion, of course, on that. AXS trade setup, Axie Infinity. It did have a major pump the other day. I did see on CoinGecko. Dangerous. This is a dangerous altcoin. Look at this wick. This is an extermination wick. Not interested in trading this. With this kind of volatility. Trading setup on Axie Infinity. We're at a major pump with some pretty large volume. Let's take a look at another exchange. It had a pretty epic pump here. It's hitting point of control from, this does look like a level where it's gonna, I think most of the people are probably thinking that this is gonna be a kind of a bullish pennant and we're gonna have another leg up after this movement to the upside. But this is basically just a corrective move, right? From this downtrend, and it's likely to get rejected. It's hitting the point of control from the volume traded the last 30-40 days. Looking at the 4-hourly chart, point of control right there, as you can see, it's hitting that level. Massive traffic level here of support, and I'm not going to count this wick because this is just a bunch of noise. If I want to take a look at fib levels, it's going to be from this high to this low. And we're hitting that 618 there, getting that volatility at the 50%, point of control, massive reaction. I think it's likely to come down at least to the next traffic range, which is the $7.25. Why is this the next traffic range? Well, you can see the price action here on Axie Infinity, right? 0.23 from this move down. Fibonacci level, and it's also, you can see the volume profile right there. You got this spike right there, a big gap in volume. So you're getting that reaction here, that move down here in consolidation is just highly probable. Instead of a bullish pennant, I don't see this being a bullish pennant. These are very, very risky altcoins to trade though, because you could get that, you know, last wick here to the upside. You know, bang, massive wick and then down. It's not one of my favorites, trading altcoins. If I trade altcoins, they're going to be large cap coins such as Ethereum, right? Axie Infinity can be traded on, it can be traded on Bybit. They got Axie Infinity. They have a huge amount of assets, guys. Make sure to take advantage of the bonus that there is down below in the description. Okay, you got the link down below. It's $30,000 to be claimed at the rewards hub. Okay, you need to follow the steps to claim that bonus. It's my #1 trading platform. Of course, using the link, you support the channel. Of course, I get small commission, but you get the best bonus available, which is still up to $30,000 to be claimed at the rewards hub, guys. Take advantage of that bonus. For any people that are experienced in trading. Andy, is a bull flag from 4 hourly still valid for BNB? Wow, a bull flag on BNB on the 4 hourly. Let's take a look at this right away. Bull flag. Okay, so a descending wedge. It's a little bit of a descending wedge scenario, but I would stay a little bit cautious here. We've got a little bit of a wedge scenario here on BNB with, you know, a nice move to the upside with high volume. But we need to remember, you know, the massive FTX fiasco here, selling pressure. We just retraced that level. I wouldn't take it for granted. I would. Massive point of control resistance zone. This is just not looking great for BNB. Not looking great for BNB. Yeah, I mean, I cannot get bullish here. Yes, we are, you know, we're still at higher lows. Looking at the local structure here for the last few months. But yeah, I mean, this is just not look great after this failed breakout of $330. Massive volume to the downside. You know, a dead cat bounce scenario. And I think we're going to break down and test the $250 range on BNB. I mean, descending wedge is bullish. We're hitting point of control from volume traded. Okay, the last 6-7 months. All right, I'm looking since May. Big level there. I can't get bullish. I can't get bullish here. I know it looks a bullish wedgy kind of scenario here. I mean, this would be a swing trade if you're looking for these highs to be claimed. Yeah, not. I mean, not looking great. We're just at massive resistance on BNB. It's just a big resistance level. Point of control right there. I mean, the traffic here at this zone has been crazy. Resistance. A lot of volatility here. There was a little bit of a hype on BNB. You know, BNB, CZ was actually, you know, throwing flowers at himself. I'm the best. You know, FTX is doomed. You know, he was right about FTX, but obviously it had a little bit of a hype and then a massive collapse together with, you know, people, you know, withdrawing from exchanges, BNB and rest of them. And, you know, there's a little bit of a small panic. Big panic more than a small panic. Anyway, not too convinced about this. Not too convinced about BNB being bullish. Bull trap followed by big dump, says Mooney. Maybe. Mark Dirch, thank you very much for the support. I got a super chat. I can see I got a couple of super chats. Okay, that's it. I was getting distracted here with BNB. Let's take a look at the super chat right away. Andy, what about your trading training? Yeah, it's coming out. It's coming out very soon, okay? It's getting built up on website. We're linking Discord also. It's getting built up. Don't worry. When it's out, you will know. When the course is out, and I'm going to be active in Discord every single day. You will know when it's out. So anyway, let's take a look at those super chats. Mohammed, hi Andy, your videos really help me increase my equity. Hey, when you get a super chat like this once makes me want to continue here. Obviously, I will be wrong sometimes, guys. You can't be right always. But, we'll be wrong sometimes, and we want to play defensive trading when we are wrong, right? Could you please explain us your trading strategy in detail? What all things you check for entry and what you check for exits? Mohammed, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This obviously cannot be. Basically, there are several trading strategies. There's volume trading strategy. Okay, this is going to be very focused one for the cryptocurrency course. But what you want for your trading strategies, and we talk about this almost every single day on the streams, guys, is massive confluence at a level. What is confluence? You basically need to add Fibonacci levels, patterns, volume, VPVR, okay, where you can see the point of control, value area low from trading ranges, right? You want confluence. This is just going to give you a higher percentage on your probability. When I don't see confluence at a level, I don't trade. When I see massive confluence at a level, I will trade it. So say yesterday, this was early this morning, sorry. This was a massive, huge short. Why? Because let's start with Fibonacci. From this high to the lows, we love the retracements of 382, 50%, and 618. You might think to yourself, which one should I use to enter a short? Because I might enter at 382 and then we're hitting 50% and 618 and maybe 78 and I'm in a huge loss and I'm, getting emotional here. Should I close my short? Well, how do I know that 50%, for example, is a good shorting Fibonacci level from this move down? And this is no man's land. We're still in, this was a massive sideways action level. For example, we have some highs here. We got a couple of highs here, right? This was from the 5th and 6th of December. We got a high there, looking at the 1 hourly, and a high here. We tap that high and we close below the range. Not only that, we got the value area high from this trading zone being hit and being rejected. The volume is higher on this move down and the volume to the upside or sideways is lower. So I'm adding all of these technical tools together, which is giving me a high probability short position at the 50% Fibonacci from this move down. Obviously, you're asking me, check what do you use to check your exit points, support levels? If I'm in a short at a resistance zone, my take profit zones are going to be support levels. So we broke through this major level right over here at 16,850. You do not know if this is going to be a fake out and you're going to move up. As soon as you start going through this level, this is a big support level. I'm taking profits. Why is it a support? We've been bouncing there several times. It is the value area low from this trading range here for the last week. It's support. I take profit at support if I'm shorting. Nothing else. We go through, I will take profit at the next support level. Which one was it? It's the 16,700. Why? Because I zoom out and I can see we are having this higher low trend line support level. Bang, bang, getting supported. It's a daily level because we have daily closes from the 17th till the 20th of November. 4 days trading at that zone on the daily. Look at this. Closing and opening 4 days in a row at that exact same level. 16,670, 16,680. 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. That level over here. This is why this is a green thick line. Yeah, we almost touched that level to perfection right there. What else? If I'm shorting here, where do I take profits? Fibonacci from this low to this high. You guessed it right. We're hitting 50% at $16,700. We've got daily level. We've got higher low support trend line. hitting to the exact dollar. Hey, you shorting from here, you want to take profits. I mean, there could be a major bounce. I'm in a short right now, so I'm actually, yeah, but this is a quick scalp scenario. I will protect positions, you know, if I do see that volatility here, or maybe close out a small loss if we start getting, you know, movements to the upside. It's only 0.25% of my capital, because I do see this as a massive resistance. You know, we might have a move down, but I also see it having a move up and consolidating. There is when I'm going to add, you know, up to 1% of my capital if we do consolidate at the point of control, you know, for that short. Anyway, that's another topic right there. But like I said, you know, we're shorting here. You know, this is a take profit level, no doubt. There's massive confluence there. I mean, how better can that answer be? Hopefully you understood that answer. But basically, I basically gave you, you know, the trading course there in just a few minutes. It's just about confluence, shorting a large resistance zone, proven to be resistance, taking profit at big support. Hey, I got people here in the comment section saying I longed at 16,700. Absolutely yes, it's a huge support level. So while you're shorting here and you're taking profits here, you can long here, and now you could be in a hedge position. You're in a short here and you're in a long here. Both your trades are in a profit. Keep the one that has most, you know, more power. Andy, please, Andy, you didn't explain us where you put your stop loss in your short. Yeah, very true. I mean, stop loss above this short would be above the daily level, okay? You know, I am looking for higher levels here. You know, you might think to yourself, you're crazy. If you see that volatility to the upside, why do you enter a short here? It's a very, very small position. You know, once I ladder in that short with the rest of my, you know, there's going to be 3 times more from the short. This position is going to move up here. Because, yeah, basically I'll be risking much more of my capital, right? Up to 1%. A decent stop loss would be above the daily level here at $17,110 approximately, okay? Just slightly at this high. It's not a massive risk to reward trade, as you can see here. It's slightly higher, but it's not the best trading scenario, I gotta say. It's not the biggest high risk to reward trade. You know, if this were to be, you know, just imagine that I enter a short position. Well, I'm in that short right now, but you know, you enter a short here, you look to take profits here, and you stop loss here. Obviously, you do not want this, because, you know, your risk to reward ratio is, you know, you're basically risking 2 to gain 1. But the reason why I'm in this short, because I can see this coming down, and I am ready to add to that position inside of this zone all the way up to 16,950. You know, even 17,000 with the volatility. It's the point of control. Level that is likely not to be hit is, you know, basically the value area high zone. Point of control should be the rejection point. Daily level value area high should be the level that will likely not be hit. But yeah, the risk to reward is not huge, guys. Gotta say, you know, it's not a really, really nice trade. Risk to reward ratio. I mean, we're already consolidating at this level. I mean, this is why I'm in this short. You know, I'm happy to short here with a very tiny position, which is fine. Or get that leg up slightly above this range. You know, finally hitting that, you know, 1-to-1 extension here on this ABC correction. Right there. You know, starting to hit point of control, consolidating here, then yeah, this is going to be high ticket. I will be adding aggressively from this short, laddering into that position, and then to get a higher level. But yeah, this is a daily level. It's the value area low zone. Yeah, probably, you know, why not risk a tiny little position, which, you know, has high probability also in coming down. So there's 2 scenarios here, basically. We come down from this level, which I see, okay? Obviously, hey, stop loss, it could happen. You know, we could have a massive leg up to the upside. Ready to lose some of... I've been having excellent trading weeks, guys, as you've been seeing on the live streams. So I'm planning to get a little bit more aggressive during the week here with you on live streams. But like I said, I do see two high probability scenarios coming down to claim this low. Either getting rejected from this zone where we are right now, or having a little bit of a movement to the upside, more consolidation, getting a few wicks to the upside, exhaustion. It might be quick, it might be slow, and then having the leg down again. So, there's either this one, get into a trade now with smaller position and then add to my position here, or wait to see if this level is going to be hit, which it might not be hit. And then there's the losing trade where we have the price action moving up and then having a massive move to the upside to claim the daily level, which is the stop loss area. I mean, the risk to reward is not insanely high, as you can see here. It's almost a 1-to-1 risk to reward, which is not a recommended trade, right? It's not a recommended trade. I always try and look for at least a 1.5-to-1 risk to reward, right? I want to gain more than what I'm risking. But we can, I can be a little bit aggressive sometimes, right? I'm good, guys. It's all about you. It's all about you. I can be a little bit aggressive on my trades. Maybe some of you guys can also. I'm having multiple green months because I've been very, very strict with my risk management. And I can have some red trades. Yo, can somebody help? Help on what? MJRS. Right, let's take a look at the next super chat here from Himanshu Pal. You have helped me to turn $100 to $1,000 in 1 week. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, well, absolutely phenomenal, Himanshu. There's no way I can 10x my trading account in 1 week. I've never done this in my life. So I think you're a little bit aggressive with your trading. I gotta say, maybe predictions have been right, but yeah, stay cautious. Now you probably want to turn that $1,000 into $10,000. Be careful with that kind of risk management because you can burn your account pretty fast like that. Okay, but congratulations. Stay safe. Make sure to have some good risk management. I'm not sure to be happy for you or be a little bit scared, Himanshu. I've turned a $100 and $1,000 in 1 week. And I've helped you. I mean, that's absolutely phenomenal, but stay cautious, with that kind of risk, very high risk trades. Today I invest 1K in crypto, says Kilas212. Phenomenal. Fat W there says, I attract limitless prosperity. Maybe on the S&P 500, right? I don't know. I mean, let's take a look at the S&P. I mean, the S&P is just, it's about to lose it. If we lose this point of control here from the volume trade of the last 2 years, guys, I mean, here's where we are. We are here right now. Let's go to the daily. Zoom out a little bit. I mean, it's sitting on a thread. Then volume starts going down. If we lose this level, it's just highly probable we're going to start tackling this low range in between 3,700 and 3,600. No doubt in my mind, if we lose this level today or tomorrow, we're probably going to get a bounce. But I think, S&P 500 is doomed. It's just a very, very aggressively in a downtrend. Got massive resistance here at 4,100 the last week. And yeah, it was kind of imminent, right? It was kind of imminent. It was ready for this correction. I jumped into that short. I'm in that short. Hopefully this is going to be a multi-$1,000 trade if I don't get stopped out at break even again. Most importantly is not losing money, right? As well, apart from gaining money, I'm more worried in losing money than actually gaining. So Mark Dutch, thank you very much, my man, for the super chat. I got Seb here in the comment section also. Seb and Mark Dutch, thank you guys for joining. I got Scotty here also. Got my moderators giving massive power in the chat. Right. Please, can we check Ethereum? Bullish on Ethereum. All right, let's take a look at Ethereum. I've got a few Ethereums here in the comment section. Yeah, let's take it. Let's take a look at Ethereum. For Chainlink, press popcorn. I got a couple of popcorns here, and I got a few chain links in the comment section. What I don't see is that like button being smashed, guys. Come on, I'm going to be at least another half an hour here. Let's make this live stream for 1 hour, 1 hour and 30 minutes. Smash up that like button, guys, because we're going to stay another half an hour here for some more analysis. Smash it up, guys. Anyway, are we going to get that move up on Bitcoin? I mean, there is something about Bitcoin here, right? There is something about Bitcoin. The short position is gonna, that I'm in, is only to claim the 16,700. It's a scalp day trade. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a scalp, but a day trade scenario. Because there's massive resistance in between 16,850, 16,950. 850 and 950. I see this zone getting heavily rejected in the next coming hours. Anyway, let's take a look at Ethereum right away here for the community. I had Ethereum here ready. Ethereum, hey. I mean, you can see it. You can see it but for yourself. You can see it for yourself here. This daily level right there, getting respected to the exact cent on the price of Ethereum. To the exact dollar, you would say. Why? Well, let's find out. Daily level on Ethereum. And I'll go through the comment section now, guys, in just 1 second. Andy's going to kill it next bull run. Yeah, RS. Yeah, maybe. I'm accumulating as much Bitcoin as I can, guys. That's going to be my strategy. I mean, I will be happy to see Bitcoin at 10K. I'm not sure if we're going to go down there, though. Do you think Bitcoin will go to $10,000 in the coming months, guys? Let me ask this. I want to ask the community, okay? Because I want your opinion as well. Do you think Bitcoin will hit, I'm going to say sub 10K, right? So even below $10,000 or $10,000, guys, let me know. Do you think Bitcoin will hit sub 10K? Let me know in the poll right now, and then we'll focus on this. We'll focus on this Ethereum analysis that we're going to do right now. Close that short. We're getting a massive pump. No. This is it's a very, very small short position. I mean, S&P 500 probably getting a nice bounce. Not too worried about that. Yeah, no. I'm not going to close it. It's a very, very small position. I'm actually going to plan to add to this position if it is going to get a consolidation at 16,900, 16,950. Big level there of resistance. Obviously, that consolidation is going to give us a little bit of more confidence to get into that short. Yeah, I mean, I think it is. Once we're in this zone, I think it's more likely we hit this low than we actually hit this high, right? This is the probabilities that we're looking at. of course, we are in a local uptrend for the last few weeks. This is the thing. This is the thing. This is the thing. It's a very, very tight range. It's a crazy decision right now on Bitcoin at this range. I gotta say, it's a difficult area. It's a difficult area. Smartest trades, obviously was this one, and it's absolutely phenomenal because I got people in the comment section actually saying that I've shorted at 17,100 right over here. I mean, there's a lot of confluence at this level. You got the 50% fib level, you got the value area high, you got a swing failure pattern from this high also. That was a very, very smart shorting position. This was at 1 o'clock in the morning, Central European time. I was sleeping by then, didn't take the short. Another quite smart long, okay, but this was a bit fast. Was this one here at 16,700? It was another smart long right there. Yeah, I didn't manage to take that trade. I didn't manage to jump in. But basically it was 50% fib from the low here, this local higher low, to the highs. Bang, hitting it perfectly. Massive daily level. And higher low support trend line. It was a pretty smart long opportunity right there. Anyway, let's take a look at Ethereum. Where did you buy your hoodie, Andy? Hey, this is from the box, the CrossFit box that I go. It's a CrossFit hoodie. Yeah, it's a personalized one. Beast mode. Anyway, S&P 500 for a double bottom. Yeah. We can see this. Double bottom on the lower time frames on the S&P 500. It's happening. Small double bottom. But overall, I don't. I mean, this bounce was very likely. Like I said, very possible. We are hitting the point of control from the volume trade of the last 2 years. The biggest volume level is 3,900 points on the S&P 500 from the last 2 years. It's highly probable for that short-term bounce maybe, in between today and tomorrow. And maybe this is going to give Bitcoin that little push to the upside, getting acceptance back inside of this zone. If we do get that acceptance back above the point of control from this trading zone, I think it's very likely that we might even claim these highs in the next coming days. I just don't see that happening. Let's see what happens. Anyway, let's focus on Ethereum. I got some people here asking for Ethereum. So, Andy, swing failure pattern on the 15-minute on Bitcoin. Well, I mean, I just get so distracted with the people. Swing failure on the 15-minute. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could arguably discuss. Yeah. I mean, this is a big level, guys. It is a big level. 382 is just there, hitting the range, trying to get to the 50%. We got the strong daily level, big respected level here from the last few days. 16,860. It's a rejection point. It is a rejection point, guys. I gotta say, I'm sorry. This is a rejection range. 100x short at 16,875. No. I wouldn't 100x short this, me personally, because we could go slightly higher. I would be happy to add to a short position, but not exactly 100x short. Yeah, I'm in a 25x short, but I'm planning to add up more to this position if we were to have a leg up. 100x short. I don't know where your liquidation would be, but it would probably be round about this range. Very, very risky. Very, very risky. Do not get liquidated, guys. Remember, I'm not sure if any of you guys were in the live stream a few days ago, where someone said in the comment section, why do you put a stop loss if you are only risking, 1% of your capital? Just let it get liquidated if you get stopped out. And I explained, guys, and this is, it seems like a massive thing out there, because I got many people thanking me very, very much. And this is probably going to save you a lot of money, guys. On Bybit, if you're in a trade position, the more leverage you use, the liquidation price is going to get closer to your entry point, right? When you put your stop loss, even $1 or $2 above or below your liquidation price, you will see your loss ratio, and it's about 60 or 70% of what you're risking, right? It will get down, it can go up to 80%, of course, if you're using lower leverage. The lower leverage you use, then it goes down. But if you're using high leverage, at least you want to stop loss a couple of dollars, before your liquidation price, because it's basically, you're going to save 30 or 40% of your capital. Make sure to do that test. Right. You guys. Yeah, Ethereum. I'll get distracted. Sorry. I'm doing Ethereum right now, but sometimes I want to go and interact with the community as well. Not only do analysis. Come on. Thank you for the financial advice, Andy. I will also do a 100x market order right now. You guys. Bro, why 100x? Next time BTC comes up to this 16,850 and peers through, it will fly. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Grayscale is the next FTX FUD. I have seen a bit of FUD on Grayscale. Yeah. 16,920 is good to short. Hey, I'm gonna tell you the levels, okay? And I'm gonna tell you what I am personally gonna do. I'm gonna add to this short position, all right? Aggressively. If we do, we're coming down now, but it might jump up. This is a very tiny, small position. It's 0.25% of my capital, and I'm ready to add up to 1% if we were gonna have that leg up. Like I said, on Bitcoin, and I'm gonna go through Ethereum right now in just 1 second. But yeah, 16,950. You'll be hitting 618 Fibonacci from this drop. You're hitting the point of control. It's a massive level of resistance, especially if we have this kind of volume, right? When you have a move down with high volume like this, and then you move up with this kind of volume, and you're hitting resistance levels, you are likely to come back down and test the lows. And if you've had this spike in volume to the downside, breaking resistance, and you move into the upside with this kind of volume, you are highly probable going to come down and test the lows. And that is it. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is getting that Grayscale is in trouble, says Axel. Seb, Mark Dutch. What you guys up to? I can see a lot of laughy emojis. Thanks, Andy, for your valuable analysis. Currently in a long from 16,659 on Binance. Will it travel to 17,140? Ashim, I don't think so. My personal opinion, I don't think it's going to get above this range. Maybe after testing this low and creating a swing failure, we've got massive support still here in between 16,500 and 16,700. Maybe after testing these lows, I might be bullish. Maybe in the short term. I do not know. I need a large consolidation. Maybe. But yeah, from this level to come up to 17,140, not before testing these lows. Ethereum. Let's focus on Ethereum, then I'll take a look at the comment section. Right. Let's zoom out here on Ethereum because, yeah, I'm not doing much analysis on Ethereum lately. Focusing mainly on Bitcoin and S&P 500. It is enough for my head. Because when you take a look at a lot of different cryptos to analyze, you just, your head's going to explode. And I'm fine with Bitcoin and S&P 500. It's fun to take a look at some altcoins. Ethereum is pretty good to trade, not going to lie, but head's going to explode with you guys here in the comment section. Yeah, I'll take a look at that super chat right away. Thanks, Mark, very much. Yeah, I mean, BTC dumping swing failure was perfect, says Adi. Yeah. It was good. It was a small swing failure pattern. 15 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute. We didn't know that was a big resistance zone anyway. So you are actually getting confirmed that, we are likely we're probably not going to go higher. We hit these lows, I'm going to protect position. It's not going to be worth it for me to. We hit these lows, I'm protecting position because we could swing failure from this low and go up. Let's take a look at Ethereum. It's pretty simple for me looking at Ethereum that this $1,300 level is massive resistance. It's the point of control from the volume traded the last 6-7 months. It's a massive level. It's huge. Look at the traffic that we've had here. September, October, massive traffic at this level that has proven to be resistance once, resistance twice after this exhaustion. We can zoom in a little bit right now on the charts. So we basically at a large resistance. Well, we were, because it has corrected down from this massive resistance zone. But what is happening right now, is that we, looking at the volume traded the last 30 days approximately from the 9th of November, the drop of FTX. We got nice 2 volume spikes on the VPVR, nice gap in the middle. We're getting a bounce from this $1,215. Spike on VPVR from this volume traded the last 30 days. We got a massive daily level right over here that has been proven to be resistant several times late November. Right? Massive resistance. We zoom into the 4-hourly chart, we can clearly see that this level over here has been resistance. That daily level is important. It's that important that we are getting a local bounce here right now. As you can see, we're hitting that level to perfection, getting that bounce. Of course, we're in a massive tight range at this moment. We're getting resistance from this low over here. So, I mean, if you want to scalp, massive scalping opportunities here. Long, short. I mean, we could come down and test these lows. A lot of questions here. I'm going to take a look at the super chat in just 1 second. Guys, thanks for letting me know. You might think, I do know a lot of people, all depending on how aggressive you are taking profits and protecting position, guys. But if you do get into this swing failure pattern long position, right? You hear, bang, hey, we created a swing failure. I'm getting into a long, this is going to moon. No, absolutely not. There are big resistance levels that you want to be taking profits, such as this one right over here. You got a major touch there. Some touches here as support. Hey, we getting close to this range. If you longed at this level because of daily, because of swing failure, hey, this is a take profit. You like it or not? Is it hitting 382 from this high to the low? It's hitting 382 Fibonacci level. It's also an important fib level, 382. You long here, you want to take some profits here. 50%, 60, maybe all. And definitely protect position. All depending on Bitcoin and S&P 500. I do see the lows being claimed on Bitcoin at 16,700. I think it's just very, very likely. If we claim these lows, I'm protecting my position, because it might swing failure the lows and come back up. If we consolidate here in between 16,900, 16,950 in the next coming hours, I will reconsider getting back into a short, because we're going to see kind of a double top or another swing failure. We're going to start hitting massive traffic zone here at 16,900. If we consolidate, this is only going to give you a high probability trade scenario. Remember, when we're hitting these resistance zones and we do consolidate, it just gives you high probabilities trading scenarios, right? Look at the 3-minute chart or the 1-minute chart. Yeah, this is just giving you, exhaustion, bullish exhaustion. You're likely to get that leg down. Maybe we claim the highs and then get another consolidation. I mean, this drop to the downside has been so aggressive. We've only hit the 382. So, 50% and 618 is on the cards. 50 being 16,900, 618 being 16,950 range. It can get hit. We consolidate at this range. I'm ready to pull the trigger, especially if we're going to have low volume. If we do have extremely low volume, just a little spike here to the upside. This is going to confirm that we are not going to move higher. And I will be potentially jumping into that, adding aggressively to that trade. Moving back to Ethereum. This bounce basically was because of daily level, and we are, let me take a look at Fibonacci from this low to the highs, not hitting, getting a below 50%, 618 not hit, almost hit, but no, just a few dollars away. Massive level for a bounce here on Ethereum. Let me just check here the higher low trend line, because I think we have actually broke higher low support level. Let me just get here. Yeah, so higher low support trend line has been broken. I would be very, very cautious here. If Ethereum does have a leg up here and gets consolidation, we are likely to get a leg down back to test the lows, right? We've got large volume to the downside. We've broken a little bit of structure. It's highly probable to come back down to test the $1,215, in my opinion, if we were to have the leg up. Very, very likely. Very, very likely. Let's take a look at this super chatto here from Tajones. Hi Andy, can you have a look at Gala? Absolutely. Let's take a look at Gala. Also Vinos is saying, hey bro, what do you think about CTSI? Is this Cartesi CTSI? Yeah, I mean, I haven't done much research on this one. I know there was a bunch of influencers talking about it. I'm not sure what it is. Is it an L2 solution? Yeah, layer 2 infrastructure that supports Linux and mainstream software components. Well, it's a layer 2. It's a decentralized layer 2 infrastructure. So I did hear a lot about this one. Down to 10% today. Yeah, I mean, I haven't done a lot of research. I know there was a lot of influencers talking about that, but is it legit or not? I'm not sure. I haven't done proper research on this one. But I am bullish on layer 2s. A layer 2 that I like, which I follow a lot, is Metis DAO. I think that one's going to, have a really nice bull run in the next bull run, right? It's going to have a nice leg to the upside, and I do see some potential good gains on that one in the next coming years. So let's take a look at the next super chat here from Tahonas. Says, hi Andy, can you take a look at Gala? Let's take a look at Gala for Tahonas right away. Getting a couple of super chats here that I want to take a look at. Oh, this one had I remember this move to the upside on Gala, hitting the resistance here from lower highs of this descending wedge scenario. It didn't break. We didn't have a move up, unfortunately. We can take this wedge out of the way. Let's take a look, get away here, some old analysis, old levels, and let's just do a fresh analysis on Gala. Gala got absolutely destroyed. I mean, do we have more price data on another chart that has more old? Yeah, apparently not on Binance, Coinbase, or Bitstamp. So let's just zoom in here on Gala on the lower time frames, because Gala got absolutely destroyed the last year. It was entire 2022 basically got absolutely destroyed, and nice sideways consolidation here for the last few weeks, creating a slightly bullish structure with higher lows and higher highs, but overall it doesn't look great. It's getting supported from point of control from the volume traded the last 2 weeks. Right now at this moment with a higher low, we lose this level and it's going to be highly probable that we are going to come down, and this is just going to be huge resistance, the 2.5 cent level, to come down and test these lows at 2.3 cent level approximately. Massive swing failure pattern from this high over here on Gala. I mean, that was an epic trade. That would have been a nice epic trade right there. I mean, look at the risk to reward. You wick up, you close below, you got a few hours to enter a trade, to decide to enter a trade with a stop loss. Obviously, I would be looking for the low range, right, where we currently are at this moment. I mean, that was a nice trade scenario just a few days ago. Oh, this was actually yesterday. Yeah, there was a nice short yesterday, right over there. Some bullish trade scenario. Yeah, I would stay. I mean, we could get a bounce here because of VPVR, massive cluster of volume traffic right there. A bounce is possible. Best trade scenario would be a swing failure from this low in the next coming hours, which is at 2.5 cents exactly. 2.5, yeah. So come down, get a failed breakout. Maybe even testing these lows would be the ideal scenario. If we do test these lows from, the 2nd, 3rd of December, like this, and then move up here, I mean, this is going to be potentially a nice long. There's a high probable long scenario right there. Of course, we need to test the lows and get the failed breakout. Will it happen? I don't know. If it happens, then you have that nice long. Same as here. But bounce is also possible. I just wouldn't. I would be careful for these lows to be claimed, right? When you create these highs, you claim them. When you create a high here, you claim it. when you create, you know, higher lows, you claim it right there, bang. When you create these higher lows, you claim it. You created this higher low right over here, and this one, you probably will claim it and then have a move up. So, you know, that is the best trading scenario that I do see here on Gala for a long. Of course, if you have that high volume breakdown on that retracement, you are likely to get rejected at point of control and these support levels for the lows to be claimed, right? Yeah, not much I can add on Gala. Gala got absolutely destroyed. Yeah, point of control basically right now could get supported. Value area low is a good level, as you can see. So value area low coming down to test these lows, and this one, bang, get the value area low and higher low supported. Maybe you could get that bounce to point of control, value area high. Obviously protecting position, taking profits on your way up. That's a potential trade scenario here on a failed breakdown from 2.5 cents on Gala. Gala can be traded on Bybit also, guys. You can trade Gala on Bybit. I got an interview with Bybit CEO on Friday, guys. Make sure to let me know in the comment section of this video any questions you want me to take a look at from, any questions you want me to ask to the CEO of Bybit, because it's going to be interesting. I've got many questions, many questions about proof of reserve. People want to know this, what's going on, what's going on. FTX falling, Grayscale now. There's rumors on Grayscale. Celsius falling down. What else? BlockFi. People are interested, are these exchanges safe? Do they have proof of reserve so people can continue trading on them? It's the one that I use. So I want to get him on the channel and say, hey, I got some funds on your exchange. Ask some interesting questions just to see if Bybit is going to survive, which I highly believe so. There's some exciting things that I do know, but I'm going to keep them for the interview when I do the interview with Ben on Friday. Right, let me take a look at the super chat because I got a couple of super chats here and I'm lagging behind. We've got Clayton. On a serious note, your lives, strategies, and analysis has helped me to be profitable for the first time since I started trading. I really appreciate your videos. Cheers. Yes. Now this is very much inspiring from someone. Clayton, thank you very much. On a serious note, your live strategies and analysis has helped me to be profitable for the first time since I have started trading. Thank you very much for those kind words. Well, it does help. These levels are respected many times, and we talk about scenarios, and I show you also my trades. Hey, if this trade stopped out at this high, after, seeing a move up, I probably won't add to the position or close position early. If we start consolidating, I will add to position for these lows to be claimed. I will talk about it tomorrow on tomorrow's live stream. If I get stopped out, hey, I was stopped out. That 0.25% on my capital has been lost. Will probably be slightly lower because my liquidation price is all the way up at 17,400. But yeah, it's going to be less than that. But anyway, I will say it tomorrow. And if it comes and claims the lows, it hit the profit range. Hi Andy, why does it seem so difficult for meme coins like Shiba Inu to set real new lows still above 2021 and June lows income? Yeah, I know. I mean, this is... they just have a huge community is my best answer that I could give you, right? Shiba Inu, it is true that it is. I was just going to check the FTX chart right now, the FTX exchange, because I do know that they did hold quite a lot of Shiba Inu tokens. I mean, let's zoom out here on the daily. And yeah, we are basically above the 2021 lows of the summer, right? I think it's just because it has such a huge community and a lot of people are even buying, these meme coins or even holding them for the next run. Selling pressure looks like it's getting exhausted. We're going to test the lows now from June of this year. If these lows are going to fail on the breakdown, hey, this is going to have a pretty nice, nasty pump above to claim these highs. No doubt in my mind. Then it will probably come back down. But if we fail to break down from the lows here on Shiba Inu of, June of 2022, right? The last few months. If that move down is going to fail and we're going to get acceptance back above this high after this multi-month consolidation at the range, these highs are very likely going to be claimed in the next coming months. Then yes, we probably come back down and this is going to be a massive disbelief rally, a suckers rally where it's just going to come down and claim the lows in the next, mid 2023, for example. But yeah, and I think it's a likely scenario. This does happen. It does happen in bear markets where you see massive hype and pump out of nowhere. People are going to start rushing in saying, that's it, bear market's over. Look at Shiba Inu. It's having a massive run up to the upside, claiming these highs. And then, of course, that's going to be an epic bull trap and we're going to come back down and then probably even lose the lows till we get, to the proper consolidation in 2024 for the next big major bull run. There will be a massive bull trap in this bear market at some point in the next coming months. It's just imminent. It's going to happen. When? I do not know, but it will happen very, very likely, especially with a meme coin such as Shiba Inu. Will the interview be live or recorded? Unfortunately, it will be recorded. It won't be live. It's going to be a recorded interview. So let me know in the comment section of this live stream once it's finished. Okay, leave me, hey, can you ask Ben, the CEO of Bybit, this? I'm going to get, in between 5 and 10 questions ready. I've already got 5. I need a couple of more questions for the interview. And proof of reserves, obviously, is going to be one of them. And, Bybit also moving to decentralization, this is what we want, right? When you have these centralized exchanges falling and big exchanges saying, hey, I want to give proof of reserves and I want to prove that I'm also moving to decentralization DEXs, right? Hey, I got to give credits to that. I have no doubt in my mind that Bybit is one of the number ones exchanges there for trading and for buying on spot. So Andy, how do you check open interest? Well, there's multiple different platforms that you can do that. I know Atos, there's ExoCharts, and there's several other ones. Okay, I think ExoCharts is one of the cheapest ones out there. It's the cheapest one that I've seen anyway. But there are other ones that charge you thousands of dollars every month for this kind of data, and ExoChart is around about $30 a month, which is insanely cheap for me. BTC dumping, it's having a little bit of a dump. As soon as we claim these lows, I'm going to protect position. I'm expecting these lows to be claimed also. Will be a take profit zone. I might leave 20% of my trade open, 30%. It's not a huge trade, so I don't really care. I was planning to this, to probably move slightly higher and get into a better trade. The reason why I'm not risking too much in this trade, guys, is because of the stop loss. And because I'm very far away, there's not a big major stop loss level here until $17,080, It wouldn't make sense to put a stop loss here, it's the point of control. So you could hit that level. It's still 618, we'd still have a larger bounce, dead cat bounce before we go lower. It wasn't the best trading scenario, but I did, likely scenario, we either hit this level and come down or maybe come back up and then come down. So, both are bearish. But, yeah, obviously higher would have been better. It's a little bit of an aggressive trade, basically. Bitcoin not dumping, it's consolidating. Yeah, it's just had a little bit of a dump. It's probably going to get supported from this resistance level, right? This immediate short-term zone. It's probably going to bounce from this range and claim the highs. Probably is. S&P 500, I'm interested in to see what's going to happen. I mean, a potential bounce on the S&P is very, very possible. I am thinking to get into a hedge long position right now on the S&P. I might get into a hedge long on the S&P 500 from this Prime XBT trade. Why? Because we're hitting a massive point of control, and I do think that there is a possibility in claiming these highs again. We might claim the highs or get stopped out at break even, then I'll be happy to take profits from this long and enter a short at this after we claim the highs above 4,100 points. That would be a very smart move. Of course, if I long here and we finally break in the next coming days, well, I'll be happy just to close this long position and continue making profits with this short. I mean, it would be a smart decision there for a potential hedge. I opened a short with 125x, so I'm protecting position right now. Yeah, stay cautious with those high leverage trades. We could still have that volatility, above this range. Stay cautious. I shorted with 80% capital, targeting 16.5. Yeah, 80% of the capital. I know you haven't, or I expect you don't. Hey buddy, we know about Bybit platform and how is Finder and how is owners, but about another exchange platform you're using now. Please give us some information about the owners and founders, please. Okay. Poll looking close. Absolutely. I mean, let's take a look at the poll right now, because I have 418 votes. Do you think Bitcoin will hit sub 10K? We have 53% of people saying no. Wow. 47% of people saying yes. Wow, it's a massive battle, guys. Massive battle in between bulls and bears here on the poll. It's almost a 50-50. If we hit below 10K, I will be buying some Bitcoin at those levels, no doubt. Anyway. Never use more than 5% of your capital in one trade. Very true. Even I recommend, not financial advice, to use in between 1 and 3%, guys. In between 1 and 3%. I risk a lot of times 1% or even 0.5%. Because I'm happy with, I'm very, very... trading very relaxedly with that kind of capital. Very relaxed with that percentage. Even 5%. Paul is always wrong on here, says Nitesh. Oh, I don't know that. So if it's wrong, do you think Bitcoin will hit sub 10K? 53% of people say no, which is not far off from the people that are saying yes. Then I guess we will be hitting 10K, sub 10K. Or the poll is always wrong on my channel. There's more people saying we won't hit below $10,000. Then I guess we will hit it. What do you guys think? I think so. Yeah, I only got $100 to trade, so I trade with $1. Yeah, so I mean, if you don't mind losing those $100, maybe you could put, maybe you could risk 10 or 20%. If I'm risking with $100, I might risk all of it, because then I'll deposit another 100. It all depends. My trading capital is a small percentage of my portfolio, and then from that small percentage, I'm using that percentage, right? I don't know. If I have $100 in my trading account, I'll probably risk $100. Then I'll deposit another $100. If I lose it, it depends. It depends. Right. Andy, your 1% capital is probably all my capital. I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, guys, I think there's not much to talk about more on the live stream. We had I think there's massive support. I think these lows are going to be claimed. You got my personal opinion on Bitcoin here from the beginning of the stream. S&P 500 could get a bounce from this level. It's actually getting a bounce right now. It could get a pretty nice bounce. Reason why is that the 3,900 points is a massive support level from the point of control, from the volume traded the last, 2 years? I'm looking at price action here from 2 years, 2021 and 2022. We were at point of control. If we lose this level, I will be happy, because I'm in a nice short position, and I will be happy because Bitcoin will be going down and we can buy cheaper. Simple as. Mark Dutch, thank you, my man, for the insane support, guys. Remember, you got the links down below for Bybit and PrimeXBT. You got big bonuses. All right, these are my two favorite leverage trading platforms. Also, guys, make sure to check out Kasta. Kasta is live in almost entire Europe. You can send crypto for free and on your contact, okay? For people that you have in contact in your mobile. You get 200 Kasta tokens for free by depositing $20 worth of crypto, guys, by using the link down below. Kasta is live. Credit card will be launched. I'm not going to give any dates, okay? But also, there's big partnerships coming with Kasta in the future. Obviously, the team do not want to give any information here in the bear market. They want to wait for the bear market to cool down with all of this centralized exchange, fiasco going on. But there's big things, guys, coming up for Kasta. The application is live right now. You can send crypto for free. I am using it. You got the link down below, guys. You got 200 Kasta tokens if you deposit $20 worth of crypto. Thank you very much, everyone, for the insane support. I will be doing another live maybe tonight, but for sure tomorrow, okay? For sure tomorrow live stream. I cannot give any more kind of levels in the short term, guys. I know we have massive support in between 16,500 and 16,700. Massive support at this range. And massive resistance at 16,950. If we start getting acceptance, large volume to the upside, guys, I will be closing short. And I do see us coming up to claim these highs, okay? If I do see volatility on the live stream, on the markets, I might jump into a live. Overall, I'm looking for these lows to be tested below $16,700. Guys, thank you very much. And I will see you in the next live stream.